Hey guys, Bryce and Laura at the Rockefeller house.
Welcome back to Everett.
Yeah.
It's freezing cold now.
It's cold. This is the house we've been working on that we are remodeling. It's close to the hospital. We're gonna rent it out on Airbnb.
Yeah.
And
we've painted the exterior, as you can tell. It's very present now. Much more our style, dark. We've done a lot of the framing inside. Electrical rough-in, so we picked where all the lights are gonna go next to the beds, where the chandeliers are going.
HVAC installed, gutters are put on, just lots of like the foundational parts of the house.
Yeah, so you'll see from here on, now that the framing's done, electrical rough-in, the whole plan is complete, and now it's just throwing it back together. So we should see a lot of visual progress now. But let's go check it out. Yes. Okay. So this room, the only change we see where we're gonna put our box for our TV. We're gonna run conduit over to some storage over here to keep our TV guts. We're doing the cool Samsung frame TV that we did at the Edgemont house, so it's gonna look like a picture frame. Here we might try to do, they have this rotating mount, so it'll be in portrait mode until you turn it on, and then it'll turn to landscape. We'll see if we can do that, figure it out. Only other thing that changed in here was now we have these awesome units to keep us warm. And then tons of changes in here. We had to reframe out this wall to be thicker. All of our plumbing is going to be going through here from the bathroom upstairs. We have sconces that are going to go on this. Oh, I can imagine how this wall is going to be now. So this is going to be our dining room. We have sconces on the side of this big window. And we're going to have tall wainscoting covering all the way up to, probably all the way up to here. And it's just going to be black wainscoting.
Are you doing a chandelier in this one?
We'll do a chandelier, yeah. Yeah. So something else we didn't plan on doing, but we realized we had to do after we got in here to see what the structure was like. There was a chimney here. And once we took the drywall out, we saw that it was not safe, not stable. So we started all the way at the top, had to chip out the bricks. I got to be a part of that project too. I was the little brick organizer down below. But we would chip out bricks, carry them down, stack them all the way down to here. For some reason, the chimney stopped like 4 feet off the ground.
We also had to redo all of the electrical in this house and pull all of the old wire, which is now here on the floor.
Yeah, when you have houses this old, you have several generations of people who are trying to fix issues, and the easiest thing is always to just put a Band-Aid on it. So we have generations of Band-Aids here in this electrical pile. This kitchen has kind of been a nightmare from a design perspective. We knew we wanted a huge door here. Originally, this is where we put one of the heating and air conditioning units. We decided we're going to move that over here above where the fridge is going to go, and we're going to retrofit a hidden fridge so it'll look like cabinet face. But to do that, we had to make this deeper than you normally would. We're going to have to make our cabinets deeper, and it kind of changes all the dimensions we had in mind and tightens this area. But luckily it'll be perfect. So this door is going to span the entire width from fridge to dry bar cabinet and go almost all the way to the ceiling. Big double opening door. Yeah.
This is, you can see all the way through. I like how it feels just still segmented a little bit, but also open at the same time.
Yeah. The old homes were very boxy, segmented. And there was a door here before. So kitchen was its own separate room. That's not how we like it now with current trends. So this kind of gives both worlds. We still have a separation of space. It's not totally open concept, which sticks with the craftsman style more of having things a little segmented, but it still does open it up and makes the space feel a lot more grand, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it turned out really well.
This is where probably the majority of the planning lately has gone into. I was dead set on figuring out how to do a curbless shower system in here. Curbless is when you don't have the little bump on the floor to keep the water in, and you keep the curvature right at floor level. So we had to dig out these joists a little bit. You can see if you look closely, it's like a 1.5 inch drop, and we have a custom pan that's going to sit in there, and the tile is going to go on top of that. You'll also notice it's extremely thick here. Well, that's because when we tore this up, we realized it was not braced properly to handle the weight, and you could tell from walking around up here, it just didn't feel sturdy. But since we're having a tub in here full of water, all the tile on the floor and walls, we had to brace this up better.
So this is gonna be the bunk room. So we'll have a bed here and then kind of like a little hidden door. And then this is gonna be built-in bunk beds on this side.
Uh-huh. It's a tight space, but this bedroom now is plenty big. It's normal bedroom size. Before it was super long, kind of unusable. This is a way to pack more bodies in here and still have a comfortable bedroom in here.
So this room is one of the areas where we are making this house really customizable towards Airbnb, because we're able to pack more beds in. And for short-term rental, when people are looking, they're mostly going to be counting not how many rooms are in the house, but how many beds and how many people can sleep there. And so by creating the bunk room and having the larger bed in here as well, we're able to get a larger head count for Airbnb and hopefully attract a wider variety of guests to stay with us.
Yeah, when you go on and search for Airbnb, you have 3 things you get to select, like location, number of heads, and like the price range. So we're drastically increasing our audience by increasing that bed count and head count.
Perfect.
So the next stage of this is going to be plumbing, and then after that is the fun part, because everything is going to start like being put back together.
Yeah.
We've got windows coming in, we've got cabinets coming in really soon.
And it's so quick. Then we have to stay on top of everything going in together and any final changes we have to make, and just hope to God that we planned all these walls correctly and all the electrical.
There's a lot that goes into it as far as like where do certain outlets need to go for it to be functional, and like what distance or where exactly are the studs, and are you going to be able to find the studs? Sometimes you have to take pictures before you put the walls back together.
Yeah, because we're doing floating shelves in the kitchen, and those floating shelves are going to be on tile, and we have to make sure we're drilling through and hitting studs. We have to know where those studs are to mount these floating shelves.
We've had projects in the past where we planned on putting floating shelves up on top of stone, and then after we got the stone up, it was too late to figure out where the studs were, and so we ended up having to just totally scrap that idea.
We couldn't do the floating shelves at all, yeah. And usually you can look on the backside, but the backside was block, so we had no idea. Yeah, so we learn as we go. We've done a few of these projects now, and this will probably be the first time that we're actually able to do floating shelves the right way, hopefully.
So stay tuned. We're going to be shooting another video here really soon, and so excited to keep you all updated.
Yeah.
If you have any questions about this house or any other properties, real estate in general, or investing, please let us know. We deal with this all the time, and we're more than happy to help.
Yes, we love meeting with people who want to get into this space. If you want to buy, sell, invest, please reach out to us. We're happy to help. We're here for you.
Alrighty, thanks guys.
All right. Perfect.